All right, so next up we have Brew. So I did actually get to critique one of his sets not too long ago. Had a lot of beginner duck hunt habits, so didn't really know how to like kind of. I remember he just was like really bad at establishing control. Um, yeah, the advantage state wasn't great. Ledge coverage wasn't great either. Just overall, kind of needed to work on everything, and I can't. I don't remember anything in particular that was like super lacking. I do remember I called it out when I critiqued him, but I'd have to go back and watch this set to say exactly what it was. Is this FOD in 60? Let's check. Hopefully, yeah, 60 FPS. Okay, cool. So we don't have anything ambiguous. But yeah, according to what Wisdom was saying, that basically Punish game was really bad and advantage state.
About to get started. I want to stop this nonsense. Let's get going.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, time for actual commentary. You know, this is what you wanted.
I'm also curious how bad this commentary is going to be. Hopefully it's not awful though.
What's the point?
Oh yeah, real quick about this matchup. So Palutena, basically, she'll be a character that forces you to stop being a bad duck hunt. What I mean by that is that you spam projectiles and you're so used to being safe by it because no one challenges you, but she doesn't have to commit to you. So she's gonna explosive flame you, and that's gonna like blow you up and lead to a big combo or a kill if you're at the right percent. So yeah, it forces you to actually like, you know, be mobile and actually watch your opponent. So this is a very good character to learn to fight very early on in your career. Not only is she super common, but like it as a duck hunt player, you just got to work on your fundamentals and like be aware of how you set up instead of just being brainlessly like, oh, I'm away, there's nothing she can do. She'll keep you honest in that respect. So honestly, as long as you're looking out for explosive flame and you keep in mind that her approaches are super linear, like she can basically only go forward. And the thing is, when she lands, her frame data is not great. She basically can't use any of her tilts on the ground, so she's going to be relying on using her aerial. So if she lands next to you and doesn't attack, there's a good chance that you can throw out an attack before she does and stuff her out. Like, you know, if you look at her frame data, there's frame 5, pretty good. Everything else, you know, frame 9, she might get the back air out depending on what she does after she hits your shield. But you know, if she does neutral air, it's -10. Fair's -5. So most likely you're probably going to be like -7 against her. So as long as you do your jump before her and you like do fair, you probably will stuff her out before she does a neutral air. And if she doesn't go for neutral air, you're going to stuff out all of her other options. So this is a character that, like, as long as you know what her aerial pattern is and she keeps hitting your shield, you should be able to hit her. And then if she's doing nair in particular, it's just not safe on shield.
Anyway.
What?
Oh, we got up airs. You know, Docker has just
So yeah, definitely he could have landed on the platform and got him
got
one
started.
more.
You know what? Damage is not the hard part.
So yeah, against Palutena, you do have to keep in mind that she has the invincible dash attack, so you can't exactly clay pigeon it. So you just kind of need to do traditional landing against it.
Achilles. What, sadly for zone? No, not sadly for zone. Good for zone, but terrible for Brew.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so with against Palutena and teleport recoveries in general, you want to keep Can there, and you want to keep yourself at roll distance, so that way you can always cover the teleport cancel.
But Palutena doesn't have that problem. She's just an all-around good character. Good kill options, good damaging options, good projectile zoning.
And that's the thing. Like, if this is a Palutena that like actually does tilts, just be ready to watch them, because if they throw any of those out, that's a huge punish.
And good way to get rid of projectiles. Well, Ducker had set more traps.
Yep.
Also, he just like basically did that right into the explosive flame, where if he didn't do that, he would have gotten a free punish off of her.
Alright, both of them pushed each other's zone, taking about 67.
Yeah, so you like always recognize whenever you see a teleport person do like that jump over there. The second you see them over there, you know they're going to teleport, and they have to teleport this way. This is the only ledge that they can do it from that end. It's unbelievably telegraphed and unbelievably easy to punch. Doesn't matter what character you're playing, just be ready for it. So then that way you can just kill them for it.
Brew is on 101. Setting up all the army, setting up the...
Yeah, so that was a good setup right there. Keep in mind that back air is -5, and shield is gonna grab is gonna be frame Don't want to lie to you here. Out of shield grab is frame 10. So most likely she can always like spot dodge it. So, you know, don't go for that. But, you know, if you know she likes to shield after she aerials, then by all means.
Setting up the frisbee, setting up his boys.
What?
Yeah, the gunmen.
Oh, his boys.
Yes.
Do you have boys like that? Do you have gunmen? Like, do you have shooters on deck?
Like there was a pretty big drop. She air dodged to the ground, and he could have gotten a punish off of that. I think Palutena's light enough that if he did up smash, he might have been able to kill. But if he was able to get F smash there, that would have been a little better.
He does, I don't.
A little bit
Well,
harder.
that one was killed.
I have shooters on deck, bro. Don't worry, bro. But bro, honestly, Brew's doing a very, very good job of honestly
that's
keeping
okay.
he's keeping a good lead against Zone, like keeping it very even indeed. And
Like there, she whipped that. Like that dash attack is very, very laggy. That's a 40 frame move, and considering that she was just like right there in front of him, he definitely had a lot that he could have done to punish her there, but he got scared. Yeah, that's what I was
Zone will be
thinking.
killed him by now and knocking him off stage just like that.
Control the
baby.
can. That will be a throw, down throw. Where you're gonna
Yeah, you always got to make sure you DI out if you're
Not
or
much.
she's facing forward.
We're going to keep it in diplomatic. This is where Zone is at his best in the ultra zone.
Bro, the ultra zone just seems like it's never gonna end, bro. These guys.
That sucks. If he actually was a little bit
Man's at
more
1.53
preemptive, that would have
and
covered
the
it.
other one's dead. You know, Zone on his second stock now.
Oh.
And the dash attack, Brew's gonna be meeting a very similar fate.
Like honestly, if as long as you held shield, he wouldn't have died. That's the main thing
We're
you had
even
to worry
Stevens,
about.
lads. Stock 2 for both players. Let's get it over here. The first breach is coming out straight from Brew there, going in for the dash attack too, and he's preparing that.
Also, that was kind of bad. So let me see exactly what
We're
happened
even
there.
Stevens,
Guys.
lads. Stock 2 for both players. Let's get it over here. The first breach is coming out straight from Brew there.
So like in this position, he's got Can covered over there, so you can just short hop up air, and you're gonna beat out anything that she could do to land. So if you do short hop up air here, she has to either double jump, air dodge right, or go to the ground, and you can cover everything after that short hop air dodge. You just have to be ready to chase her.
Going in for the dash attack.
Where there, he does that, he basically puts himself in the corner, and now she's got really good stage
She wanted to
positioning,
prepare
control
that
center.
can.
Or if he did that short up air, he got stage control in the center, and you've also got left platform covered.
Just but Zone, it doesn't even matter to him. He's still going in there. And as soon as a Palutena gets one neutraler off, you're definitely going to be seeing a second or maybe even a...
Also, remember this. If Palutena does Nair on your shield over here and she's below you, the second it's no longer touching your shield, you can just full hop out of there and not have to worry about like what she can do. Because she's got no way to chase you and kill you immediately.
The washing machine.
Because she has to land. She has to land again. And then if she landed on your shield with that, you know, you've got like a negative 10 advantage. She's minus 10 on your shield, so they're way more.
Picking it right there.
Goodness me. But yeah, no, back air's coming out from Zone, trying to catch Brew out, but Brew is honestly, you know, he's doing a good job of making
he's
sure...
pushing-
Oh, I
explosive
was going to
flare
say
catch
that, but he gets caught by explosive flame. Bro.
See, right there, he just pigeonholed on hitting his can. Like, ever since, like, right before he got hit by that explosive flame, the only thing he told himself is that I need to hit can to ledge, and I don't care anything about anything else. Within that time, he was able to jump, do a full hop, and just go this way. And then he hit his can. So make sure you're like watching where your opponent does. And the other thing too is like he could have pinged his can to go up there and he didn't even have to touch it. He could have just focused on ledge trapping there, but he didn't do that.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But yeah, no. Zone even still is...
There, he didn't recognize the zone that he had
barely
covered
even
there.
here. Even, no matter how much damage he dishes out by zoning him, Brew's always managed to get these hits in and just making sure things are
Yeah, so that was actually a really good setup that he had here. So Can's covering that.
zoning him.
She goes back, does Gunman. So doing Gunman like this, if she does Explosive Flame, he'll be drifting back and the Gunman's going to catch it, so he doesn't have to worry about getting hit by that. If she does that, he can ping the can over towards it and most likely punish her for doing that. And then if she goes in, you've got the Gunman there. She hits that. You've got a full opening to basically do any punish that you want on her in that respect. So 56%, what you want to do to here in this regard is you would want to go for a Clay Pigeon. But
Brew's always on the...
so there, does that, and then like right there, had all the time to do it. Or over here, you could also do grab. F throw probably would land somewhere over here, and then you could get a pretty good tech chase off of that. Good seeing you too, Blueprint.
Bruce always managed to get these hits in and just...
Also, with that, you want to do down tilt just so the angle's lower, and you probably have a better time comboing into that. Or if you don't combo into it, it's a tech situation, rolls in, you cover it, rolls out, Can covers it.
Only a 30% deficit for Brew, so it's definitely doable for her to stop.
Oh,
no.
again.
Yeah, again, she'll keep you honest. You got to be watching her. So never neglect that.
All that damage kicking in.
Yeah, see, like, he could have done, like, after he did that up air, like, let's go into the timing of this. So, like, right after that, you just do short hop Can, and you just cover this one. Doesn't matter. It's your quickest option, or you do short hop B reverse Can. Just quick thing, get it out there immediately, get that zone covered. And then after that, you focus on covering her landing. Because the thing is, because he took that extra time to do it, he didn't have enough time to up air it. And like up air's gonna go through now.
Okay, he's getting pushed back. But back air, not eking out. Brew is in disadvantage and then some. But that can just switch.
You know, the hilarious thing about that, let me see exactly how that parry would work. Wait, what even hit her? All right, okay. So obviously ping. But then it blew up. And honestly, I cannot tell you what blew her up. No, this is not a Zane set. This is Zone. Zone the Palutena. Yeah. I have no idea why that blew up. I really can't tell you. This is going to be an unsolved mystery from me. Because like I don't even think her... Or wait, does she dash immediately? Oh, okay. So, hilarious. Basically, because she decided to walk forward, I think her foot like went back into the can there, and then she blew up. So basically, she had to parry and do nothing, and then maybe she would have been okay. But I'm assuming that's what happened. I think her hitbox just extended into it because she decided to like walk/run towards him.
And some, but that can just switching sides. What's Brew gonna do? He's gonna wait. He's gonna go get her up. He's gonna throw.
So if she hits the can and it flies like that, you could just up smash it.
He's gonna down throw to up air, but that's a miss because Duck can't do it.
But yeah, I mean down throw to up air, like you know, it makes sense to go for that.
Grab confirmed. Sadly.
That would have killed. That would have killed too.
What are you waffling about?
Alright, explosive flare coming back again. Brew. Oh, lovely.
Oh, okay. He had the right idea there. He had the right idea there. I saw what he saw.
100,000% kill there. But no, Brew's not going to be able to get that just yet. Zone still hanging in.
Honestly, something to always keep in mind is that whenever you have whenever it's like 150 and beyond, or honestly even 140, Clay Pigeon's not going to convert into a kill. So don't detonate it. Just kill her. After Clay Pigeon hits, they'll air dodge, and then you kill her with an up smash.
And that up
or
isn't
F smash.
Brew shields that too. What a meticulous defense from both sides here. And a little teleport cancel coming out from Zone. Zone.
Oh, that up air is going to take it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very unfortunate.
He's going to be careful. Okay, he's not going to dive this time. But he could dive.
He's not paying attention. He's got to pay so much more attention to that.
Explosive flame just taking out that whole safe zone. Goodness gracious, what a move.
Maybe I don't feel so bad about losing against this Brew guy now.
Yeah,
He's low-key very good. Like, he's doing so well in zone right now. 42%, 50.
Like, look how much nothing he's doing, and look how much percent that he's getting off of this right now. Like, he's throwing Can out at very, very safe percent. He's covering things that Can isn't covering, and she's just running into it at the moment.
That number just keeps going.
Like, honestly, right now, Zone's playing, like, really desperate.
Give me 70.
Oh.
Give me 80. Give me 90.
Bro, that's not your guy, bro. He's on mid.
Honestly, he could have gone for the third and killed her off the top with up air.
Joe from London, bro. Why are you backing him like that for? You're an op.
That's very risky to go for,
He's
though.
doing very good.
You're an op. Shush.
You're the biggest op here. Shut
How
up.
am I an op? You're an op.
Okay, he's got gunman down. He's just bringing out the zone, bringing out the trap.
So right there, again, he's going for really good things with Can.
You're an op.
Like, look at
Okay,
this.
he's got gunman down. He just...
Palutena can't jump here. He's got this zone covered. He goes forward. He can jump back, cover with fair, or like just intercept it with a grab. Because like, and the other thing too is because you have that gunman there. If she does throw out an attack, it's going to put her an extra hit lag, which gives him more time to properly respond to it. He's doing a really good job of setting up here, and this is what I wish Butter Dog was doing. Because if he did, oh man, he would have owned that Roy, but he didn't.
bringing out the zone, bringing out the traps. He's just stuck.
That was bad. So he had that covered with Cannon. He could have just punished the landing there.
Explosive flame again coming out. Gets the gunman. Oh, look at Brew just trying to effort just to...
That was so bad because, like I mentioned, that clay pigeon is not going to break through dash attack.
Luck is back in 2020.
Yeah, I was about to say, just hold shield there because like all of her options will lose to shield can.
But yeah, no. Explosive.
Again, he's not respecting the
Whoa,
option.
That explosive flame hitbox just Zone being able to use it from there really stops a lot of options from Brew. And another explosive flame to make sure he doesn't drop down from the platform there. And we've seen the all record just targeting that can. Zone once this can gone, because that can is doing bits right now. It's really, it did so much. It's been doing so much damage to Zone. And
like this is the thing. He didn't need to go for that risk. It kind of makes sense. Like he'd think he would catch a jump there. So I actually don't really fault him for that. I think like with how much panicking that Zone was doing for before, I don't think that was necessarily a bad call, but it's now gotten to the point where he can be reversed. Okay, that is hilarious. That was like the biggest homie stock that I've ever seen from Ken there.
Now he's gotten Brew at ledge. Can he keep it though? That back end missing and a little.
And the thing that sucks there is like if Palutena is in front of you, you can shield, but if she's behind you, you can't shield anymore because she can back throw kill you. Not at this percent. It needs a little bit more, so holding shield technically is the right call there. But
little reversal coming out from Brew there, and that can.
So if he threw gunman there, if she got hit by it, she was dead.
Perfectly timed.
Smart. Okay, good. Good.
Bro,
he was so close to choking that though. He was super close to choking.
This guy got minions.
He's got his whole squad, fam.
But no, that looks significantly better than the other set that I watched from him. I'm really happy to see the progress that he did there.
He'd definitely be able to take the game there, but fortunately, there's no respect for the cans. I'm seeing it, so.
Oh, you know what they say? Figure out the ones you love when you play the game. So, Brew lost himself, but Palutena has Lana. Let's see how it goes.
All right. So, real quick, kind of like what I was talking about Pokemon Stadium. They love to platform cancel like crazy, but like especially as Duck Hunt, you could have like multiple platforms covered. It becomes like the easiest character to call out of like any of them. So your punish game on this stage is like really good, and just the way that you can set up below here, you can really negate like a lot of their the auto reticle pressure and the explosive flame pressure just by setting up cannon gunman, and it just gets blocked here, and then you're safe back there. So she has to approach you from really bad angles.
A game, I guess. I'm not sure which one. But
are you sure it's from a game?
I'm not sure which one, but it doesn't matter.
That sucks, yeah. So that move does hit twice. So if you're not ready for that, it will catch you. But as long as you hold shield, like he can drop, you can drop shield like you can drop shield clay pigeon. F tilt on shield is -28. It is that bad. All right.
So because he had nothing
music
to
from a
do
game.
All right, nice move. Nice like
It's from
Beavers.
Xenoblade 2, I think. It's Xenoblade 2, yeah.
You know, as cool as that could have been, just go for. He had the triple lined up. So if you look at this, so look at the path he had. So clay pigeon,
It's from Xenoblade 2, I think.
clay pigeon, and then clay pigeon. He might have been able to get 4 in a row and just killed her off the top with up air. Like, there's no reason to make it fancy, especially on the stage where the footstool is not going to work.
But there we go. Forward. Ooh, no, explosive
He's
strike
fine.
isn't going to hit there, but that would have been one of the quite nice from Zone. Would have helped him out quite a bit there. But no, ooh, the foot.
Also, keep in mind, once you know where the explosive flame is going to be, you can set up your gunman or your CP to go like right afterwards and have an area covered.
Into that can too. Very unfortunate.
And like the thing is, like she's not really going to be able to explosive flame again. Like that clay pigeon or that gunman's going to kill her, so she needs to like do a jump or something like that or get a shield.
Zone. And he's found himself in a quiet predicament, but there we go. We can see the teleport onto that top platform there. And that
Honestly, I feel like that's the first time I've seen a Palutena jump there and not teleport to the ledge and go that way. That's so rare for them to do.
can scare.
But, you know, the thing is, because she's landing there, she just lands with landing lag, so it's not like she can punish you. She's just kind of in a juggle zone at that point.
And that can is gone. Now Zone's going to want to try and find his way in, but nope, the can's respawn. So.
Oh, Brew did a lot of things with Can, but can he set it off?
So something that you should do in this situation is if you have Clay Pigeon up there, if she doesn't attack, it punishes her. So just let it sit there and you can detonate it, and it also covers her going forward as well. And if you do get the pickup off of that, you might be able to kill her with backer off the side.
Can he like finish this off?
No, so we did get confirmation from Bruh that he did actually want to go for a footstool combo. So I do know that was intentional.
Can he take the win? Those are the big questions that I want to ask.
At least I assume that was it when he went for it.
Oh, that was dodgy, but you know, he gave it all, but kind of just cost him the fighting state. Now he gets so.
Also, you know, it was bad that he burned his jump here. But if you kind of look what he's covering right here, so if they try to go early, they've got Can there, and then also like Gunman's gonna cover this zone, so he's actually really safe over here. So keep that in mind. If you can set up the Gunman for your recovery, it's gonna be good for you.
Advantage state, so this is not good for him. Well, no, mate, he got it back. Okay, got the gun and
he got greedy there.
Explosive Flame. He's kind of stuck. Using Can as a good cover. Trying to get back up. Oh my
God.
God.
He's not respecting that enough. He's really got to respect that.
Explosive Flame was honestly the starter of so many stocks for Zone's part in that last game too. And here we are once again taking the stock for the
like something that's kind of funny is like really the thing that's catching him most is that move. I wouldn't really say that there's much that this Palutena is like really changing. It's just he's not pressing shield. That's it. He's not landing good either.
Gets the dash attack in there.
Again, not respecting it.
Falls into the little, so unfortunate. Just falls into that explosive flame there. And another one.
Again, not respecting it. Just hold shit.
He
Just
really
air dodge.
Really is in the ultra zone right now. Absolutely insane. But there we go. Ooh, that down tilt onto the shield.
Okay, push through.
Uh-oh.
No, can't get the follow up though.
Using the, I like how you use the can as a sort of feint and then it rushes in.
There we go. That was good.
But who's gonna take that
Also had a
very
fresh
nice.
can there too.
Very nice indeed.
Okay, Stone gets rid of the can. As you should.
Okay, good that he air dodged away.
That's what I'm gonna do next. Using the F tilt to get rid of the can again. We've got explosive flame again. No, with no can covering him. Bruce seems to be in a bit of trouble because Stone just keeps locking him down.
Yeah, and he's off stage without any can too for support. That neutral air
Yeah, he's
isn't
done
going
with
to do
that.
it just yet, but Brew is on 179.
Oh,
Ooh, red's flat. Yeah, so he could have like the issue that he had there is that he didn't put enough gravity on that can, so that way would have fallen faster and covered him more. So that's very important. Just knowing how to control the speed of the can to cover yourself.
Damage, and what we saw was a once even game. Zone has now taken full control over with a full stock advantage here.
So it's just adapted right. He's gone rid of the can and Duck can't do it because a lot more dealable.
Like that's the thing. If he was like rushing forward through a lot of these things, you can run through explosive flame if she just starts it, but he's just not thinking about that move enough.
But holy crap!
Oh, that's rough.
Zone 50% on Brew, but Brew.
Because that would have been that's a hard can to reset over there.
And getting that back here, but it's going to collide with that can there. Seeing an explosion both places
Again.
away.
You've also got to make sure that you've got your timings down. So like neutral get a can, so then that way you had enough time to get there.
A lot of explosive flame. You just use the explosive flame, just get rid of can. And just
That was a
make
good
life
way
bit
bounce
more
there.
harder for Duck on Duo as he doesn't have a move that he can just use just
Yeah.
to land. And that back air is just like, I'm going to
No, that was the thing. Like he just kind of ran. He just ran into explosive flame a lot. That was That was really the biggest issue.
What an Palutena back end is so ridiculous. Really benefits from that drop down there as well. Brute did not see that one coming for sure.
Because like outside of that, he's playing relatively safe.
But I feel like
I don't have an issue with the safety. There are certain things about Can that he could be using better. Like I think he could place Can in better areas to cover more. But even then, his theory of using Can is solid. He could also set up Gunman better off of the side Bs. And dude, yours was the first one that I watched. Now I wish I saved it. I'm so sorry, man. Moral of the story, like TLDR, stop spamming Clay Pigeon and F Smash. No idea why you're using F Smash at like 40%. Like it's wild. And like you're trying to play Roy as Duck Hunt, and I have no idea why you're doing that. You also don't like use Can for like setups at all. Like the way that Bruh's using it here, or Brew, he's doing it good. He's actually going for coverage. You don't go for coverage. You throw a can and you jump into that can, like on a platform, for no reason at all. Like you neglect any advantage that you get off of just like your projectile placements in general. Like you are not trying to play Duck Hunt. And even though you were landing a decent amount of Clay Pigeons, you don't have optimized combos at all. Like you go for Clay Pigeon up smash like every single time, when it's just like you could have done like a Clay Pigeon chain and killed Roy at like 60% and things like that. Like it was not good. So those were kind of the main things. I don't know if you normally play that or not, because like I, truth be told, like I don't remember watching you too often. But yeah, you've got to tighten up a lot of things. The biggest thing was the neutral though. I would say don't practice those Clay Pigeon combos so you're not tempted to keep using them, but you know, if you do, just make sure you have those combos down. You definitely know the routes, or I feel like you should. You've been around the community enough that you should know what those are. Let me get back to this.
Super Gamer is looking at anime.
But yeah, after this, we got Big Duck Hunt fan, and we have Wisdom. So you still got plenty of action left.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, definitely do.
What the hell?
Anyway, let's go. Next match. We have... Okay, Canal has Brew learned what Zone's looking for. Because he's definitely looking for Can.
Zone looks so hungry right now. So hungry for a start here. Wants to get that explosive flame off, wants to get the neutral air, but that can is bearing ever so more closer, and it hits him. Just ever so slightly though, 9% on. Yeah,
like right there. Once your can is no longer useful, ping it like 3 or 4 times so that way it resets faster.
Trying to find another opening here.
Like that's something that so many Duck Hunts have a really bad habit of not doing. Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, it was pretty bad, dude.
The Oracle hits just under the can, and the back air he finds into the explosive flame. This is the sort of lead that Zone needs right now, and the throw, the can goes off stage. Oof.
So at this percentage, he could have done forward throw fair. Like that was a guaranteed combo still.
Anyway.
Brew's trying to get his gunman in, but his gunman's hand is like out. He's sleeping, had a bit too much drink.
Very rare Nair up air trade.
There you go. Pop a cap, Dan.
Pop a cap, you know. But there we go, the can.
I'm actually surprised that didn't auto parry the rest of it. But overall, not a fan that he wasted can down there. I wish he kept can up here.
Is nearing that offstage in there, and it just falls off straight up there, and Zone gets hit by the can. 70%.
Okay, good coverage.
To
dang it. He had a grab there at the very least.
Down there. No conversion, but Gunman is back out. He charges the...
Dang, the gunman was the homie, but that was rough.
Bruce as he gets spiked into that blast zone.
Honestly, that gunman is not doing his job. You know, really and truly, Brew thought he was safe, but that gunman pants down, literally pants down. Insane stuff.
All right, okay.
No, that should have connected. So that wasn't bad on his part.
Just a... Another gunman out. Gunman's out.
Oh, yeah, that neutral air too, and back air as well. Just trying to catch out Brew here.
Bruce taking
And
a
he
lot of
does.
damage.
Once
Oh.
again, we're seeing Zone with an incredible lead and really...
I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to learn to
where
build the
weaknesses of
endurance and
Brooklyn
just
really
keep your
start to
game plan
shine.
consistent.
It's like, he's not... It's going to be really, really hard for Brute to get all
Unironically, that down smash wasn't a bad option there.
this damage back.
If Palutena has her back turned to you, she's not punishing that.
But Zone just mashes straight up out of it.
Oh,
Because, like, let me see how negative that is on shield. I forget. Okay, so that actually is like negative 24 on shield. But she's got a drop shield, so it's 10 frames there. And then if she does it frame perfectly, she can get a jab. Forward tilt is actually too slow. Yeah, forward tilt's too slow. Down tilt's too slow. So she'd basically have to jump back air, which that's a little hard to hit because he's low profiling that. So yeah, that's actually a relatively hard option for her to punish.
Get out of here. Nice. Okay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get the tech situation too.
Save. Just rees it, overstays.
Yeah, no, that's rough. The second you burn that jump, you're dead.
Out of there, man.
Yeah,
Just
that,
out.
Yeah, that recovery is way too slow, and Zone's obviously going to catch onto that, exploit it quite a bit, using that aura oracle, and then a nice area to finish the job.
So he's definitely found something.
Honestly, something I do need to say though is like when you get Can out and she uses explosive flame, just see where it flies because you might be able to get like some jank setups where she can't really use it against her. It's just that if you just always be aware she could throw it at you at any
I'm
moment.
really
So
trying to
setting
find
up specifically, you got to be careful
answers
about it.
right now.
Yeah, trying to find answers. He is indeed, as Zone tries to go with the dash attack and roll into that can. Ooh, Brew is struggling here. Zone has 3 stocks compared to Brew's 1. It's a question of how is Brew going to rack up all this damage with a character like Dawangthang, which relies on like, you know,
Dang.
time and space to have to rack up.
Yeah, also like knowing when you're going to get those tech situations is really important for getting the stock. So kind of like understand where those
damage
come up.
ever so slowly and patiently, but Zone
Okay, this is a useless gunman. Don't do that. Get your can out.
Zone's not giving him either of those things. Forcing
Like that's the thing, because he threw out that gunman, he didn't get that thing there to like 2-framer, but at least he got the kill.
Stock to his name.
Yeah, same for Brew because Dawangthang has a bit of a trouble getting kills.
Yeah, definitely, as we can see here.
Dang. So okay, the second.
Getting kills.
Let's look at this.
As
So
we can see here.
the second that you get like a hit confirm like this and it doesn't like punish you, that kind of
Yeah,
means that you get like a free punish on her.
Like, Zone just absolutely playing so aggressive right now, pushing himself through. Oh my god. And Brew grabs onto the ledge there, and the cans come out again. What is Zone gonna? What is his response to this? Oh my
Again, he's not respecting that. It hurts.
God,
It
the
hurts so
flame,
much.
that weak forward into the explosive flame, beautiful.
Though to be fair, if he air dodged normally, he would have landed there and like got hit, but he could have at least done directional air
Brew
dodges.
just absolutely lost right now. Absolutely lost. Getting the up air though. He's not finished yet. Not finished just yet.
Well, another one that's explosive flames. Got a gunman when he's in the sideline.
So yeah, he kind of got distracted by the can there. If he kind of like kept focus and like realized the gunman was going to cover a lot, he could have actually probably gotten a conversion to push her to the ledge.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He gave up too much space. He could have stayed here and punished.
And then
He whiffed.
gets the grab
Oh,
there.
oh.
Very nice. Oh, tries following up the up air. Not gonna happen. Not gonna be it just
Oh.
yet. There we go.
He's also got to
Grab.
watch his shield because now she can
Down
shield
throw,
poke very
finish
easily.
with an up air.
Oh, that up air
Just
heavily.
nearly.
That's
Nearly,
it,
and
yeah.
That's gonna
Oh,
be
the
it.
Whenever you're playing against Palutena, you got to like up air in the blast zone, and then you've got to like watch her jump and air dodge. Otherwise, like she's gonna obliterate you. Yeah, but overall, a lot of improvement there. Like you played neutral a lot better. You definitely got tilted like after they were just like kind of mashing on you for a while. You got to keep in mind they're mashing on you. Their game plan's very straightforward at that point. So you just got to think about like, okay, how are they approaching? Which he basically ran forward and attacked a lot. So if you kind of played around that, you would have gotten a lot of openings off of that. You were pretty bad at calling out tech situations that they happen. So be a little bit more aware of those. And the biggest thing overall is just remember that explosive flame is an option. If you did that, I don't think there's any reason why you should be losing to zone. At least if he's playing like that. Just because like there were so many situations that you had set up where you actually had can ready to punish them. And if you knew that they were going to do that, you would just land it safely instead of putting yourself in a situation where you got damage and like got the stock taken against you. So those are really the biggest things. You could have definitely like I'm trying to think. Like, I don't really think you handled too many pressure situations bad. He didn't get any of like the actual throw cheese kills on you. One time you forgot to DI, the other time you did, so I know that you know about that. You didn't have too much of an issue with auto reticle, so I don't really have to comment on that. And something that was kind of weird is like Zone actually did use the other platforms to recover. So you could probably set yourself in a bit better position to like cover those, but there was I would say there's probably like only 2 times or 3 times that you could have covered those. There was a bunch of times where you're at the legend, technically speaking, you didn't have enough time to get there. But yeah, overall, watch out for Explosive Flame, and I think as long as you respect that option, I don't think you'll have a hard time punishing her. And I think that's mostly it. So yeah, good stuff.